There's this guy named Bob Proctor who I consider to be like the godfather of, or the modern, like, godfather of positive thinking. He taught me about this concept called shifting your mental paradigm. And essentially, your paradigm is that's the story you're telling yourself. They're your deeply rooted belief systems. They're just deeply held truths that you are firmly attached to. And obviously, what is it? Your thoughts become your actions become your habits become your life. And a lot of times I'll think about things that I don't like, or things that I wish were different, or things that I want to improve. And there's this idea out there that if you whatever you focus on, you get more of. So if you're consistently focusing on areas for improvement, you find more areas for improvement. Whereas if you shift your paradigm and you shift your awareness to the things that are going well, the things that you got right, and even like for me lately, I've been trying to ascertain which paradigms work to my benefit. And I've been testing them out just to see, like, this is a deeply held paradigm that I have. This is a deeply held belief. This is something that I consider to be a true experience in my life. One plus one, two. Just if I do this in this order, I'll get this set of results. And I've been testing it out in just like insignificant ways. And sometimes I'll do my trigger, like my triggering action, or I'll hold the belief. I'm gonna get a great parking spot. That's been one that I've held since I started driving, and it'll be like, this might be the time that you don't. And deep in my subconscious, I'll say, but I really think you will. Like deep down, I think you actually will still get a great parking spot. I think someone will move just in time just for you, because you always get great parking spots. I'm talking about like even at Trader Joe's, I get great parking spots. And yesterday, I think I was at like just grabbing something to eat after work, and it was packed because it's a Friday, it's happy hour, people are just everywhere. And none of my favorite spots were available. And I was just like, I guess today's the day I'm going to have to walk. And I was like, yeah, it won't hurt me, but I really would like a great parking spot. And I didn't give up on finding a great parking spot, but I was okay with like walking. But as I was, pulling around just to scope out the area, there it was, like the parking spot of my dreams, the parking spot that I expected to get when I headed there to the restaurant. And I was just like, since I've been driving, I've always expected to get a great parking spot. And that has always, some kind of way, happened. Like it just never fails. It's very much a little thing, it's a small thing, but it's a paradigm. It's a belief system that I hold. And the triggering act is to think about like the parking spot I want and hold it in my mind that I want it to be great. And it just happens. And I often wonder the extent to which that always seems to happen for me, to the extent to which that positive paradigm unfolds. Why am I not applying that to other areas in my life? And then I'll look for like examine like my life and think about times that I did like actually like hold a positive thought and really like release it, but core belief, like core desire, working in harmony with that thing. And I was just like, that's just such a power that goes unharnessed. And for me, like, you're watching images of City High, Claudette Ortiz, I believe that's how you pronounce her name, because I like I pretty much like that was the theme song that 5-5 with brown eyes. What is it? Eyes like the sunrise, caramel complected. It was a ridiculous line, but I was 5'5". I had caramel skin, however you pronounce it, tomato. I was the girl who liked nice things but wasn't into big names. Like that was me. So if you haven't listened to that song by City High, Caramel by City High, it's such a great song. I That was like my theme song. Like it was like my running inner dialogue. And I don't know, like I just think that we have to find our faith, and we have to find the areas in our lives where we've been faithful and we've held a positive thought, we worked in harmony with that thought or desire, and examine the results that we got. I do believe that when you have a desire for something and that thing is also in harmony with God's will for your life, I do believe in God. That if you take steps towards that thing and it's truly something that will benefit you, your patience pays off. Like that's a core belief for me. And that's also something that's a paradigm of mine, and it has proven to be something that like I'm served well by believing. That's it. Thanks for listening.